All right, here's the thing. Who wants to know how to create more raving fans on your content? Give me a hashtag fans. And I did not say OnlyFans account. Do you know I actually don't even know what an OnlyFans account is? I hear people talking about this. I don't actually know what it is. Have I been hiding under a rock? Does anyone actually know what these things are? Okay, Kay wants to know, fans. She got it right. Jojo. Yeah, Jojo makes a great point, which is, in addition to that, acquiring brand new clients takes energy. It's not good or bad, but when we can retain our clients, I've lost it. There's been all these comments, Jojo. I know what you shared there was valuable. Thank you. Yeah, Helen doesn't know what an OnlyFans account is either. I don't know, Helen. I got no idea. Okay, raving fans on your content that aren't just your mum, right? Like, thanks, mum. Thanks for hitting like every time I post, but stop. Stop, because you're making me feel bad, right? So here's the thing. You post, and sometimes it can feel really, really disheartening because you've put a lot of time into what you've created. Now, this could be a social media post. It could be a sales page. It could be an email. The content type is irrelevant here, because what I'm about to share with you, it's a universal. It'll work across all different mediums, okay? Pardon me. So the thing is, what happens is we get caught up in vanity metrics. And vanity metrics are all of those things like, how many likes did I get? How many people were at my live? How many comments did people make on my content? How many of us make a post and then have this habit of like checking who's liked it, right? Has anybody commented? I know when I first started out, I was like really consumed with that. But that is all vanity metrics. And unless you are getting clients consistently from your content, then it's not working. Now, I want to caveat this. If you are at the start of your journey, it does and can take a little bit of time to get some momentum happening from your content. So keep that in mind, right? Like, remember, the elevator to success is broken and we're just taking it one step at a time. So honor where you are in your journey, but also be really open to having that growth and wanting to do things and achieve things as quickly as you can. So I know that it's not black and white, right? I know that I will speak a lot in gray, and maybe that confuses sometimes. But the point is this, that beautiful quote by Bruce Lee where he says, be like water. Something I've noticed a lot over the last week, or something that I'm very present to with lots of you guys inside of our community, is that you're getting really attached, really, really attached. And then it becomes really, really difficult to let go of something. And when we are holding on and stuck, it's stopping us from moving forward. And what I mean by that is, if you are getting caught up on your vanity metrics, how many people liked my content, who commented, you're stuck in that space, which means that when you're stuck, what are we doing? If we're stuck, we're not moving forward, right? So you want to be committed, but don't be attached. When you go and have a look at my content, especially over the last week, actually, really, really low engagement for me. But I have had clients come into my DMs this week, and people come into the DMs and convert. So I share that with you because you can't look at the vanity metrics. There are posts that I've done that have gotten 200 likes and not gotten a client. There's posts that I've done that have gotten 200 likes and converted to clients. There's posts that I've done that have gotten 4 likes and converted to clients. The measurement has to be the conversion. So if you're posting, whether it's on social media, sending an email, or doing a sales page, and it's not converting to clients, consistently for you, then you know that something's going on. And it may not actually be the quality of your content. Shock horror, did you hear that? Did you get that? The conversion may not have to do with anything to do with what you've written. You may have written a U-Butte sales page. It may be bang on. You may have created a content piece that moved people in their heart and soul. So if you are really good at actually creating and you know that what you share is really well put together, but it's not converting to clients, then guess what? It may not be the content itself. And you are actually wasting your time and energy, trawling over the piece that you've created and really getting yourself into a bit of a tiz, right? Like, I've got to go back and edit. It's not good enough. I've got to rewrite this. What about this section? Does it make sense? Am I getting my point across here? And you'll spend hours upon hours looking at it, going back to it, re-looking, getting people to check it, getting opinions from other people. Look at all the time and energy that you've just wasted on something that you didn't need to worry about. My guess is that your content is probably pretty connecting and that it's not the problem as to why it's not converting. My guess is that it's your call to action that we need to work on. Because the call to action is actually what converts. So get this, listen to this for a fun fact. What we know is that there are three main processing styles from the world all of the world's population. There are three main processing styles of how people perceive the world. Now there are others, but the three main ones that make up majority of the population: thinkers, feelers, and fun. So what that means is that so the thinkers and the feelers pretty much are on balance in terms of statistics. People will either typically process the world through their thoughts, and that means that they are not quick to take action because they have to think about everything 1,000 freaking times. Are you a thinker? Are you exhausted? I bet you're exhausted. Otherwise known as overthinking. Yes? So your audience, a large part of your audience are thinkers, which means that they'll read your content and they'll sit there and read it and reread it and, oh my God, right? They'll go over it and over it and over it. So this is number one, why you are not getting conversions, because people are slow when it comes to taking action. And one of those types of people that is a large part of your audience are thinkers. So they take a long time to act because they've got to think about it all. The second type are feelers. So you guessed it, just like the thinkers, they've got to feel into everything. They're emotion-led, which means they're going to read your content and they want to feel into it. And they may reread it to see how they feel. But typically what will happen is they'll go through it, put the phone down and feel about it. They're waiting for messages and feelings around what to do. So again, you see here, slow to act. And the third type are the fun people. So if your content isn't fun for them, you've actually lost them and they don't really get through the rest of it anyway. They've got shorter attention spans. They only typically respond to fun, okay? So your audience are made up predominantly of thinkers, feelers, and fun processors. This is how your audience is processing what you've got to say. So it's not necessarily the content itself that is stopping them from converting. You need to know how to get them to take action through their thoughts, through how they're feeling, and through their attention span of fun. And yes, you can get anyone to take action on your sales page, on your social media content, through your email, regardless of if they are a thinker, a feeler, or led by fun. But the key to doing it, are you ready for the secret? Here's the secret. Here's how you get the raving fans that convert, team. You have to know how to activate the part of the brain that moves people to act, regardless of if they're a thinker, a feeler, or fun. And the part of the brain that we have to activate in them is the reptilian brain, because this is actually where high performance happens, in the reptilian brain, because there's less thinking in the reptilian brain. So you need to know how to activate that part of the brain, and that where you do that is in your call to action, not in the piece that you've written. All of the words you're putting together on your sales page, in your social media content, in your email, that's not where we're going to activate their reptilian brain. That's where they're going to think and feel and have fun, right? So you're going to connect with them through their processing style of thinking, feeling, and having fun in all of the words you've put together. But where we actually get them to convert into your offer, we activate the reptilian brain at the call to action. And of course, there is a strategy on how we do this. And of course, I'm going to teach you that strategy. And that is what we're doing at the Content Masterclass next Wednesday, Australian time. So I'm going to put a link in the chat. BB Golds, you have this. You're getting an email over the weekend on how to log in, right? For the rest of you, I encourage you to get into that link and sign up to the Content Masterclass, because I'm going to show you exactly how to activate the reptilian brain at the call to action, which is where it counts. So many C's, right? You're going to make them think, feel, and have fun through all of the stuff you've written. But if you mess it up at the last point, which is the call to action, if you can't activate their reptilian brain, you lose them, because they go off and think and feel and have fun instead of converting into your offer. So you don't want to miss this, team. You do not want to miss this. This is brand new. I've never taught this before in any of the other programs, and it is going to blow your freaking brain. Yes? Helen wants to know where her reptilian brain is. It's the amygdala, my love, the amygdala. It's like the size of an almond. So team, if you are not a BB Gold member, so BB Golds, you've got this. You're going to get an email to log in. For the rest of you, are you ready to learn how to activate the reptilian brain? Because if you want to have more clients, that's where you need to be next week in our masterclass. Get in there. The link is in the chat. I cannot wait to share this with you. I'm pumped. Give me a hashtag pumped before we finish up. Are you pumped to learn how to activate the reptilian brain? I cannot wait. I will hang out. Kay's loving it. Helen's loving all the C words that lead to conversion. Heather don't want to miss it. Yes, I cannot wait to have you guys there. Kay's pumped. Awesome. I so appreciate you guys having fun with me. Mary, a big thumbs up. Awesome. All right, team. That is us for another week. I hope you have had an incredible week wherever you are. I can't wait to see you in the Content Masterclass next week. Yeah, Jojo, reptilian brain hacks. I can't wait. Have an amazing weekend. I love you so much. Get into that link if you're not inside of the BB Gold. Make sure you sign up to the masterclass now. Don't miss it. And I will see you all very soon. See you, team.